Hello, my fellow healers. My name is Adina, and I'm that healing girl. And in this pick a card reading, we're going to be talking about a couple of energies. We're going to be talking about the new moon in Pisces energy, and we're also going to be talking about the parade of planets energy, which involves the planets of Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, and those various energies. And we're also going to be kind of getting a little bit political today and talking about the energies of the economic blackout that happens today. And I feel like these energies are kind of intertwined with this age of Aquarius that we are coming into, right? There's an energy of community. There's an energy of working together, of going back to simplistic things like the earth, the land, the planet, of protecting the planet and of protecting the people on the planet. And we see this very, very sort of for the people energy, right, coming in. And this very much the little people against these huge concerns, conglomerations, corporations, governments. There's a sort of a David and Goliath energy happening. And we see that with the economic blackout, which is actually a organization called the People's Union. I'm actually, full disclosure, part of that economic blackout and signed up for that. So if you're really, really conscientious and concerned about how you spend your dollars and sort of the ethical implications of your dollars, I highly suggest looking into that. I think you can search it or whatever. I will list the link to it below for those who are interested. But going back to the energies, the astrological energies of the reading, I think that none of these are coincidences, that this economic blackout, which is being observed all around the world right now, is being held during this parade of planets energy and during this new moon in Pisces energy, which is all about it's very, very complementary to Aquarius. The Pisces energy has a lot to do with love, care, compassion, and humanitarian pursuits. And so does Aquarius. With Aquarius energy, is more about how to innovate these things, how to use structures like technology and new innovations, because it's ruled by Uranus, Aquarius is. How to bring that to play. And so I think these energies are being married together. So with all these planets, we have Mercury, which rules communication, Venus, which rules love and arts. We have Mars, which rules sort of like this very strong, bold, warring energy, battling warrior energy. Jupiter rules expansion and education and philosophy. Saturn is sort of these rules and regulations, right? Judgments, things like that are coming in. Uranus is the unexpected, is the chaos energy, and Neptune, which has to do with the energy that is a little bit more, I would say, cloudy in nature, a little bit less forthright. It's more sort of a moon energy, right? A very psychic energy coming through to Neptune, which I believe Pisces is a part of. So we have all these energies swirling around. I think those represent the energies that the world is kind of, how would you say, the world is coming to face with today. It's the world is facing these energies, and how do we work together, and how do we form community in times of not only political but economic and environmental hardship, right? And what are the solutions with Aquarius and Pisces energies playing in strongly? What are the solutions to these that are more fair and that are more equitable for humanity as a whole, despite all of the sort of energies of avarice and greed and corruption that we have been seeing lately? What are things we can do to combat that? And that's the energies that I feel are coming in. I wonder what's going to come up in these cards. I decided to use Amethyst, and this is actually something I got when I went to medieval times, and I couldn't not get it. It said Amethyst was a sword in it, and for me this represents like this warrior energy and also the sword of truth, right? And then here, this is an Auralite 2023, which is a crystal that is composed of I believe 23 different minerals, and it's a very powerful spiritual crystal. And then we have this clear quartz right here. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And without, I know it's a long intro, but yes, again, also take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be right now in this moment. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, pile number 1. So let's get into our reading today. I'm going to pull these off to the side. As always, we talk about first the tarot, right? We first address the tarot. And let's see what our tarot cards have in store. Decided to use 5 tarot cards today because the energy of change, 5 represents change. And I think that the energy of change is going to be really powerful in this time. Let's see what pile number 1. Ace of Wands in reverse. Let's see. Mother of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands in reverse. And this is notable. So some of you who have tuned into my Year of the Snake reading might want to go back to that for this one. I think that for this pile, there's going to be a lot of transformative energies into play. And then, oh wow, and then we have the King of Wands, Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands, whoa, and the Devil. Okay. So, for this pile, knowing that we are talking about the energies of the new moon in Pisces, and knowing that we are talking about sort of like this economic blackout, right? And knowing that we are also talking about the energy of this parade of planets, this is a very powerful pile number 1. These are the social justice warriors. These are the people who are, they're going to their heads of Congress and Republic, or I should say, they're going to their heads of Congress, and they're going to their different parties, be there, whether they be Democratic, Republic, whatever, and they're demanding, what are you doing? What are you doing to change this? These are the people that might be part of this blackout right now, or they might be protesting, or they might be doing other things, like protesting with their dollars and not supporting all the interests that have put all of the chaos that we see right now into play. And with this, I keep on drawing to this Devil card. The Devil represents, of course, temptation, of course, all of the things, all the habits. And I think that this is a reminder for you to stay strong. Your biggest struggle, pile number 1, is going to be not to fall into addiction, to coping mechanisms that are addictive, like, alcohol, and I'm not saying don't use any of these things. I'm just saying the devil is about overuse, right? And about a lack of self-control, and about bad habits that have taken over and that you can't control. So it's saying don't let it get out of hand. By all means, if you feel like you need to use coping mechanisms, again, no judgment, that is up to you. However, this is saying definitely make sure that you're moderating what you do so that you maintain balance. With this Page of Wands and this Father of Wands and this Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands to me represents a lot of things, but she also represents like networking and things. So some of you might be trying to do all of this social justice work alone, and we're encouraging you with this Queen of Wands energy, don't go it alone. Reach out to organizations, reach out to your friends and family when you need help, reach out for psychological help, and don't only rely on, like coping mechanisms like alcohol or weed or things like that as the only things to get you through, or even, don't be so reliant maybe on even the prescriptions that you use. course, follow your doctor's orders, but we're talking about like abusing things, right, beyond their intended use. So I think a lot of you need to lean onto your networks, need to lean into your spaces. You definitely have a Mars energy. You are definitely this energy of this snake ready to coil, ready to strike, ready to just you are ready for the fight, pile number one, and I so applaud that. You also are with this Daughter of Wands, which is Page of Wands. I think that you might even be a leadership position. So you might be the kind of person to take the lead in this kind of social justice work that you do. Maybe you want a nonprofit, maybe you want to run a nonprofit, and you're looking for others who are just as fierce about this as you are. Yeah. That is the message that I'm getting. With this Ace of Wands in reverse, the message that I'm getting there is don't be afraid to allow this Page of Wands energy or any new people that you bring in to give their ideas and their input. It doesn't all have to be on you. That is like the biggest message that I am getting from this. It's that you really want to be in control, and you really want to like own whatever it is that you're doing. And that's not a bad thing, but we're saying to let people in with this. Yeah. And the thing is, make sure that you do not, the other message I'm getting from this is don't let it go to your head, A, and be careful of the people who want to maybe help or sponsor you. Make sure the people that you choose as sponsors for whatever social justice cause that you are going after, make sure that there are actually people that are for you. And I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe there's like possibility of betrayal or something like that, or them not coming through with the financial aid when you need it. And I realized I picked two crystals, and I was like, this is significant. I think I picked two crystals because there's a need for cooperation and partnership with you, pile number one. There's a need for you to let that in, and also because the balance between like sort of the fight and rest and your words. So a balance between what you were doing, a balance between speaking out and caring for yourself, a balance between aggressively sort of fighting for your goals and doing more sort of round the way measures, right? That are less aggressive in stance. So a blend of different tactics and styles will help you. It's the major point I'm getting, and the other major point that I am getting is not to fall into temptation, and that has to do with bad habits, overeating, overdrinking, overindulging in substances, and things like that. But you with this King of Wands energy, you do have influence and status, and people do look up to you, and you want to use that you want to definitely use that to your advantage. So don't get involved with sponsors or like I'm getting financial or philanthropic sponsors that want to help your cause. Only get involved with, like, research them, basically. Make sure that they are up on the up and up and above board, and that they believe in the cause strongly too, so that there is no potential for sabotage. I'm getting that from this pile because, yeah, make sure everybody that you deal with, even the people that are kind of like acolytes that are like, coming into this fight with you, are on the same page as you. That is what I'm getting, because that will lessen the chance for betrayal. And I'm getting that. Purity. I think the Purity card goes here, because this card has to do with you. Look at those two different color eyes and these two different stones, with you balancing different opposing things, with you balancing your need for like fighting and justice and all of that with time of peace, with you balancing work with rest, and with you keeping your thoughts and your mind pure and free of ego drive. Yeah. Now let's read this. What does it say for purity? First, snow. The earth is dark and cold. Fallen trees from autumn storms lay haphazardly atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, the darkness and decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. In the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrift sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds are muffled, sharp corners and rugged edges are muted, and everything feels fresh and new. Debris seemingly disappear beneath the pristine white landscape. Softly falling snow illuminates the environment in a diffusion of swirling forms. At night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent, turning everything into an enchanted fairy tale realm. In some mystic traditions, descending snow symbolizes the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, the heavens to the lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity to earth. The secret landscape wants you to know, no matter what happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and a holy healing. And I think this represents what potential you have to bring into the world because of the causes that you're fighting for. You're bringing in a sense of purity, honor, free of corruption. I also getting the message that this devil card could represent what you're fighting against as well. If you don't have any sort of coping mechanisms, this could represent the corruption that you're fighting against. And this is you. This is you balancing out your internal ego and everything. You're bringing a sense of purity and clarity to whatever this cause is. Wow, pile number one. You are strong and you've got this. That's all I think. I feel like spirit is behind you. Bloodstone. Yes, that is a stone of strength. It's an earthly green chalcedony splattered with seriously activating red jasper. In the Middle Ages, some believed the red splotches on the stone's surface was the blood of Christ. The constantly overworked and completely drained is who needs it, drained by the soul-sucking machinations of modern life. Capricorns. Some of you are Capricorns. Yeah, and Leos. You got this fire energy. Some of you are Sagittariuses. Whatever you do, the important work, spiritual, physical, and psychological, when you are totally bled dry, that's where you put it, wherever you do important work, bloodstone, spiritual, physical, and psychological work. That's what you were doing. You were doing all of that, pile number one. When to use it? When you are totally bled dry and it's time to get your body into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep, get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on Bloodstone to drag your A out of the house to face the day. Shin up, head high, power up your vitals, Bloodstone. Yes, this is you, pile number one. You're a warrior. You're fighting for justice. And I don't know what cause. This could be a couple of causes or one cause that has your heart and soul. But you are definitely fighting for justice. You are the truth speaker. You speak truth to power. And sometimes you need a break. So definitely I feel like Bloodstone would be a great stone to keep your energy up if you're into crystals. And you can take it and you can put it where you do most of your work. Let's see what the empathic cards have. Ask the dream for guidance. Dreams offer wisdom beyond logic. Tonight, ask a question before bed. In the morning, write it down write down a dream and look for the answer. I think that because of the nature of the work that you're doing is social, is also somewhat spiritual in nature, because it's not like religious spiritual, but it's spiritual, and that is a higher calling. That is work that is going to help to bring the collective up to a higher state of being. You are elevating everybody you come in contact with. So take some time when you need it to rest. Set limits with draining people. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit, such as, I only have 10 minutes to listen now. Self-care is respectful and empowering. Yes. No. No is a full sentence. Look at that. Full stop. No. Some energies that come into your life, you are going to have to just tell them full stop no, or not give them that much of your time. And I'm getting that could be some opposing energies of people that don't stand, that are opposing to your cause with this devil energy, and that are draining your energy. Don't let them drain your energy. You keep on being about what you are about, and set a hard limit for your energy with those people. Set your boundaries up and tell them energetically and or physically in words, no. No is a full sentence. Wow, pile number 1. Well, that is what I have for you. If you like this reading and it resonates with you, please comment, like, and subscribe below. Good luck with all the good work that you are doing. Keep on keeping on. I feel like this is the pile that is making change in the world. And you have got this, pile number 1. I'm behind this energy all the way, and I applaud it. Sending you all the best, and all the best vibes, hopes, prayers, all of it, because you're going to need it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. Wow, so this has been so powerful so far. Let's see what is in store for pile number 2 during these energies of not only the full moon in Pisces, but also the parade of planets and this economic blackout that has been happening. That is, I believe, affecting the energies all around the globe. And that is why I am doing this reading today. Let's see pile number, strength. Wow. Son of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. King of Cups. It's like the 9 of Pentacles. Move this to the side. Push this over here. Move this down. A little bit more room with the camera there. There we go. And looks like 4 of Wands. Yeah, let's see what's going on with this energy. So, first off, with the major arcana of the Strength card in reverse, I think some of you sort of need to take a beat and reassess where you are. You're kind of feeling really bogged down by a lot of the energies that are happening right now. Really just kind of like, I guess I'm getting the energy of beleaguerment, right? The energy of like you're kind of burnt out, to be honest. And I think that the message here with this card is that the thing is, you just need to take a little bit of a beat and a little bit of a break. Just a breather. Just let yourself just kind of take a moment. And one of the things with this 9 of Pentacles that is going to bring you a lot of fulfillment is spending some time with your family and with your friends that care about you. In this time, you're kind of feeling at odds, and you might even be feeling a little guilty because right now, financially, you're doing pretty well and you have a pretty good life that you have built for yourself. And you might be feeling a little bit guilty because of everything that has been going on in the world. You might be feeling just a little bit like almost, it's not really survivor's guilt, but it does have a flavor of survivor's guilt, where it's like all of these things that are happening in the world are, so terrible. And here I am over here having this great life. Why do I deserve it? What makes me so different? And the thing is, you do deserve it. And this is not like some kind of competition. This is life, and we all incarnate on our path that we chose, and we all have different roles to play here in this existence that we're born into. And sadly, some of us will know great sorrow, and others of us will know more happiness than some of us do. And that is not your fault, pile number 2. And I think if you really start to struggle with this, it might even be worth it to see, like, get some psychological help, get some help from somebody to help you deal with this and to help you understand that none of this is your fault. And you also feel like you should be doing more. And the thing is, search your soul. If you feel like you should be doing more, then by all means do more. But standing in this sort of guilty feeling is not helping. It's not helping anybody. Enjoy the blessings of your life. But by all means, if you feel called to do more, do ask yourself, what can I do? What can I do to help this world? Like, I have this bounty, and you can ask Spirit too. I have this bounty, and what is the best way for me to go forward with this Son of Swords, which is Page of Swords? I should say Knight of Swords, sorry. Knight of Swords in reverse. That is literally saying that that it's time for you to take a step back, I think, in this case. Because when it's upright, you have all this determination and all this sort of like vigor to go after your goal. And with it in reverse, I feel like that is the opposite for you. I feel like you are starting to feel almost like disillusioned. Like, what is it all for? Like, what is the point? Like, what is my purpose in life? I'm getting that kind of, and the thing is, this might be the time for you to sit down and decide, what is it? What is my purpose in life? What is my goal? And you are fortunate because it looks like you might be doing this from a position where you do have the luxury to do that without worrying about so much about where your next meal is coming from, without worrying so much. And you might have extra resources, and you can use those extra resources, if you so choose, to support the causes that you care about. And maybe that's why you're coming here during this whole economic blackout. You see all these people, and you see everybody's doing something. Everybody is making this meaningful change, and you're like, but I'm not. What am I doing? What I should be doing more. And the thing is, you can, but it's not helpful to come at this from the angle of guilt. It's much more productive. And I feel like for a lot of you in this pile, you are sort of the type A achievers. So you want to be useful. You want to be productive. Well, I'm saying that it's a lot more productive to sit with those emotions and say, where is this coming from? And then at the end of it to say, now Spirit, what can I do? Or if you don't believe in Spirit, your intuition, now self, Now, higher self, what can I do to make a difference? Yeah. With this Four of Wands and this Nine of Pentacles, you do have the ability and the resources to do that. You, with this Nine of Pentacles, you probably are well respected in your career. You might have gained accolades, and yeah, you might have gained accolades. You might have gained respect. And the thing is, you can use that. You can use that as a currency in order to support the causes. People will listen to you. People, you might be able to, and the thing that I'm getting for pile number 2 that might be an option is setting up some kind of, getting involved in some kind of charity or foundation work that will help communities that are being impacted by all the political policies that are happening. All those communities are going to be losing money and resources right now. And there might be something that you can do to help those communities. Look and see which one. With this King of Cups, you have a very, very big heart. Some of you that came to this pile might be Pisces, to be honest. Pisces, Cancers. I mean, it could be anybody, obviously, any sign. But you might have a lot of that in various houses in your chart as well. But you have a very, very big heart. And the King of Cups, that energy comes with this sort of breadwinning energy that's typically associated with a sort of masculine energy, right? But this, it could be any gender. But the thing is, with this King of Cups, this is this caretaker energy, this caring, this sort of the people energy. Like, I want to give, I want to be like the best caretaker or father or parent ever. And if you're over an organization, you're like the boss that everybody loves. Like, this is the energy that I'm getting from this. You're mature and you come from this heart-centered space. And so that heart-centered space right now is making you feel bad for your blessings. But don't feel bad for your blessings, but do ask yourself, what can I do? And do find fulfillment in what it is that you can do. Let's see which empath cards are for you, pile number 2. Restore yourself with alone time. Take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself with stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap. Do whatever quiet activities your spirit yearns for. I think that in that space is where you're going to find the answers. In that calm, quiet, meditative space, pile number 2. It's where you're going to find your reason. It says, look to the stars. Some of you, look up and remember that you are but a tiny speck in a large, mysterious universe. Let the magic of the stars connect you to your own special magic. I think for some of you, looking to the stars might be doing like introspective things like tarot or getting involved in astrology. But some of you are also star seeds, right? And some of you are from planets that, your soul might be from planets that are very humanitarian and egalitarian in nature. And now you're on this world, which oftentimes can be very hard and very cruel. And you are trying to reckon with that because a part of your soul is yearning for the way that things used to be. But know that you can create a small measure of that here within various communities. You can be the one that supports financially and or with time the safe spaces that you want to create. You can support the spaces, industries, people that are disadvantaged and that are vulnerable. You can be that King of Cups energy that says, come here, child. That kind of energy is what I get from you. Very, very, this is a very, very kind and loving and compassionate pile. Security. That is the Destiny card. Yes, you have security. And the thing is that you're grappling with is that you have security, but I'm here to say that you can help create security for others because you have security. that is one of the ways that you can definitely give. I'm trying to find a little, there we go, the Sacred Destiny book. It was hiding. Let's see what security has to say. In ancient times, their forebears took refuge in the caves. It was there they could seek shelter from the weather and be protected from predators and enemies. The cave offered a safe space to prepare food, heal, sleep, heal, and build communities. Caves are also the places where sacred spiritual ceremonies occurred, evidenced by cave drawings and altars that have been built along the ledges. Symbolically, caves often represented a secret pathway to the underworld, the divine womb of Mother Earth, and the Sacred Heart. Also, caves can be energy portals for shamans or other spiritual explorers. The sacred landscape wants you to know that you are safe and protected no matter what is occurring in your life. You are in safe hands. Those in the realm of spirit are watching over you. You can relax and let go once you've taken measures to protect yourself and those you love, such as making sure everyone has their seatbelt on in the car, making sure your insurance is paid on time, or replacing the filter on the heating unit, then let go. If you have been hypervigilant lately, take a break, relax, know that all is well. You can turn it all over to the Creator. Yes, you can. And the thing is, that is the energy that I get from you. You do make sure everyone's safe. You make sure everyone has their oxygen masks on after you do. And the thing is, pile number 3, that you are a person who is capable of creating this safe space for others, and I think you can do it on a larger scale. You can find a cause that you care about, and you can use your resources to support that cause. And I think that which cause and how you're going to go about doing that, you're going to need to go and look at yourself and meditate and find some time alone. You're going to go and need to consult spirit and your guides how you can do this. But I think that you are the safe space. Pile number 2. You are the creator of the safe space. Hidden Night. What is it is a variety of spodumene. I cannot pronounce it right now. Spodumene. Hidden Night's green aura emanates of warm and fuzzies. If you tap into the stone's frequency and feel the buzz, you must have a big heart. Use it. Yes, you do, pile number 2. French existentialist, future trippers, bad romantics. That's who needs it. Where to put it? Hidden Night, like its cuddly pink cousin Kunzite, should be aimed at the heart. When to use it? When you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. Hidden Night is down to make the most of every moment. If you're in a rut, call on Hidden Night to help you love your way out of it. Claim your happy space. Yes, pile number 2. Hidden Night is the crystal for you. Definitely seek some out and put it in your pocket and use it to meditate when you are asking yourself, how can I create a safe space for myself, and how can I create a safe space for others? Helping to create a safe space for others will help you get out of these doldrums, but remember to also take care of yourself. All right, pile number 2, that is what I have for you. Beautiful reading with this lovely Auralite 23. And remember that I also keep Easter eggs inside of the info, so there'll be more information in there for you, pile number 2. But as always, I hope this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Thank you. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. I'll have you with this clear quartz. Yeah, this is actually a gift from a really good friend of mine who is a musician. Let's see what pile number 3, what is in store for you? As always, we're going to go with our tarot first. Father of Pentacles, the Hermit, looks like a 10 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, this one has 6 cards. The Star. I'm going to move this out the way and try and make some more room for all 6 cards. The Empress. Wow, yeah. So many, the Emperor, so many major arcanas. Okay, so, wow. You, pile number 3 is super blessed. First off, with the Emperor and the Empress, I feel like you are in a very blessed and, how would you say it, soulmate, twin flame partnership. With this star, you are here to bring hope. You have a very hopeful message. I feel like some of you might be like, what they call motivational speakers or TED Talk people, or you're writing books on how to better humanity. You're coming up with solutions. You are the crowd that's coming up with, like, you're the kind of people that came up with the blackout, with the economic blackout in the first place. Like, you're that kind of person. You would come up with this way to bring people together and to bring messages of hope to humanity. And if you're not that, you have a message of hope and you're looking for a way to bring it to humanity. With this 10 of Cups, your wish will be fulfilled. It just might take some time with it being in reverse. And you have the support of your partner. You have the support of your partner. And if this is a concern that you want to bring in, this Empress Emperor energy also means that the energies are balanced, and that this might be like the person who is sponsoring and the person who is bringing the thing into being, whatever it is. With the Hermit card, you're going to need to go into a quiet space. With the Hermit card, you're gonna want to work in silence, work in quiet for a while in order to bring this to fruition and not really tell a lot of people about it until it's ready. With the Father of Pentacles, either you or somebody else, probably this partner, and or if this is not a romantic situation and it's either like two best friends. I'm getting, so like if it's two best friends, one has the money, one has the idea, or some kind of a partnership, mentor-mentee relationship. One has the drive and the way, and one has the resources. Or it's like, this is coming up too. It's like you want to start a podcast or something like Midas Touch, or like, I don't know if you follow like the I've Had It podcast. In the I Had It podcast, there's like two women and they are like really good friends, and they get together and they speak politics, and they've built that podcast into this huge, huge following, and it's wildly successful. But it also has this wonderful thing of keeping the public informed, right? So it's not just them talking and being all an ego. They're actually helping the collective to stay informed about what is happening in our world today and the world scene. So, yeah, I'm getting that energy from this pile. And I want to say with this wish fulfilled card that whatever it is that you are working on, it will definitely come into view. Just hold on and be patient and plan with this Hermit energy. Plan, start working on it, and then once you launch it, people are going to be like, what? And then just keep working on it. With this King of Pentacles, it has the ability to grow into something. This has been such a great reading. I mean, we're reading about what could it be like, and I think that is the energy. That is the energy that this new moon in Pisces, parade of planets, economic blackout is bringing in this hopeful energy, right? This lovely energy that we can succeed and that we can prevail. And with this clear quartz, I think you're going to need clarity, a clear vision, a clear plan, a clear mode of attack, right? Yeah. Let's see. Protection. You are protected. Your guides, your spirit guides, they want you to be protected. This is also a practical note, reminding you to protect your energy and to make sure that whatever you're starting, whatever you're doing, make sure it's protected. Get the insurance, you know, research all the laws and things like that. Make sure it's a protected status. That's what I'm getting. And I don't know why that relates to some people. Make sure that it's protected. Put everything in place so that it's legally, it's ironclad, you know, research. And that's where the Hermit card comes in. Research, put the plan in action, and make sure that whatever you're trying to do, it can't be knocked down on a legal basis, that it has a very strong legal footing to stand on. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let's see what protection. This is beautiful. Wow. Guardian oak. In many traditions, the oak tree is associated with wisdom, strength, and protection. I'm getting this song, Strength, Courage, and Wisdom by, oh my gosh, I can't think of her name right now, but it's going to kill me, but I'll search it later. But yeah, strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, it'll come to me. One of the many remarkable things about the oak is that from the smallest acorn, a powerful tree of enormous size can spring forth and live for hundreds of years. The roots of the oak go as deep as the earth. As its branches reach into the sky, the oak is honored for its expanse, its nobility, and its endurance. Additionally, its tendency to attract lightning, confirming in the minds of many ancients that the oak represents a life force, vitality, and strength. Many cultures revered the oak and honored the living spirit within it. They believe that there was a mystic doorway in the oak tree through which one could travel to inner worlds. Oak is one of the most compelling symbols for protection. The sacred landscape wants you to know. One of the most potent signs on the sacred landscape is the ancient oak. It carries numerous meanings. You are protected. You can weather anything. Your roots go deep. You are brave and you can survive anything. Stand strong. You carry the energy of light, or the energy of a leader, and you have great authority in life. Great wisdom is expanding within you and others. Since this card can also mean to protect your assets. Take care to guard and protect your home, your loved ones, and yourself. And yes, pile number 3, you do have the energy of light within you. Let's see. India Irie, that's her name. I know, it's like, you can handle this. Yeah. There's a wise saying that you are never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart to reconnect with your strength. Strength, courage, and wisdom. Yes. It's been inside of you all along. Yeah. I'm going to list that song in the credits, because that is what I'm getting from this pile. Honor your sensitivities. Your sensitivities are a gift. Be proud of who you are. Put your hand over your heart and inwardly say, I embrace my loving heart. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm getting like a super power couple, super mentor situation, super powerful friendship situation, bringing into being some kind of organization, foundation, podcast, that will be very helpful for humanity. And that is like a wish that you've had, like a calling, something that you've wanted to do for a long time. Maybe the two of you wanted to do it, or maybe one of you wanted to do it and the other one cares for you and believes in your mission, and they have the security and the economic strength and power to help you see your vision through. Yeah, let's see. Chrysocolla. What is it? Chrysocolla forms near copper ore deposits, hence its wavy blue-green swirls left behind by the oxidized metal, like other materials associated with copper. Think telephone wires. Chrysocolla opens up clear channels of communication. Yes. Who needs it? Anyone entangled in the 24/7 fear propagated by the political... Wow. Who needs it? Anyone entangled in the 24/7 fear cycle propagated by the political media complex. Those who can never find the right words. Where to put it? Hold it to your high heart and breathe. When to use it? When you feel small and vulnerable and are looking for someone to parent you, but then you remember that you are all grown up, but it's cool because you totally got this. Be your own mama. Oh, wow. And I'm just getting that Simon and Garfunkel side. Bridge over troubled water. Yes. This is the hopeful pile. You bring so much hope into the world. Like a bridge over troubled water. Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys are trying to become that bridge, or you're trying to form something that can help people create their own bridges over their own troubled waters. And again, I think this might have something to do with communication, like a podcast or a foundation of some kind that will help speak truth to power and to help people to do something. I don't know what it is, and it might vary for every person. Again, this is a reading for the collective, so this might be for some of you, might not be on a huge scale, it might be a small scale within your local communities, right? So you've got this, you can handle it. You've totally got all the tools that you need, and yeah, I think you should go for this, because even though it's going to take some work and you're going to have to sort of plan it out and everything and get clear on what you want, this wish will be fulfilled. And I think that this calling will be fulfilled, and I feel like your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self wants you to do this, and they are supporting you from the other side. They are silently putting into play situations and synchronicities to help you flow into this reality. Pile number 3. Wow, beautiful. Well, I hope you have enjoyed your reading. If you've resonated with it, if you've loved it, please like and subscribe and comment below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Have a great day. Pile number 3. Beautiful.